move this green screen a little bit, and then I'll introduce myself. I'm not wearing my Talking Squid shirt today. I'm wearing a shirt that I got from a half marathon. I ran the half marathon, not the 10K trail run. I actually came first in my age group. I think I was the only person in my age group, but that's how it is. That's how it is. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure why I'm streaming tonight, or just in general. I'm not sure why I've got a YouTube channel. I'm not sure why I'm doing writing. I'm not sure why I've got a website. I'm not sure why I'm publishing a book. One day when I was in high school and I had a bad day, my dad told me that he just wanted me to be happy. My dad convinced me to do a lot of stuff involving numbers and math and science, but he also told me that he wanted me to be happy. He worked a real desk job, and I looked for a real desk job for a long time, and I never found one while my dad was alive. I did find one after he died. But he actually told me at one point that he wasn't sure if getting a desk job was meant for me, and I wasn't sure what he meant at the time, because I was a kid, I was a young squidling, and I wanted a job, and I figured I gotta be like my dad and get a desk job. Why am I learning all this number stuff if I don't want a desk job? And now I'm sort of realizing that it's because I like numbers. What do you know? So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a nice time. Being happy is hard. You just gotta be doing stuff about it constantly. And today, I'm going to be doing something related to Chibi-Robo. I'm not going to play the game today. I'm going to play the game starting Friday, because Fridays 6 p.m. PST. That's when I stream traditionally. Today, I want to stream, and I don't want to stream playing the game. So today, I want to do a thumbnail that I can use for my Cubicore videos. Making a thumbnail is apparently a really important aspect of having a YouTube channel. For a long time, I've just sort of used whatever kind of thumbnails I could make, and that's fine. I have 154 subscribers, somehow. But if I want to get a lot more, apparently I'm supposed to have really nice thumbnails that really draw people in, and maybe I can try doing that. First of all, by, for example, making a video where I make a thumbnail. Here, oops, there we go. I'm gonna start with purple. That's my favorite color. This is one of my favorite purples. And now I wanna make something involving a squid, which looks a little bit like Chibi-Robo here. I'm not sure what this thumbnail should look like at all. And that's the fun part, isn't it? So if I look up Chibi-Robo, I can find a bunch of pictures. Oh yeah, so this is a nice guy. Nice Chibi-Robo guy. Oh, and this one's perfect. Chibi-Robo. And here's the guy. There is the Chibi-Robo. So how is the squid going to be interacting with this Chibi-Robo? First of all, Chibi-Robo, he's very small. Chibi-Robo, he's chibi. That means he's tiny. Tiny little Chibi-Robo. So I think maybe he's gonna be on a table. Let's draw a table here in the background. There, that's what a table looks like, right? More or less. Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna be on a table, and that's how you know he's tiny. And then we're gonna have a squid in the background who's looking at the Chibi-Robo, and he's gonna be surprised because he's looking at a Chibi-Robo. It's a thing to be surprised by. Maybe I should work on the text first, just because I don't want to get to a point where I say, now where does the text go? And I have no f***ing clue. I'm not supposed to swear. I shouldn't be swearing so much. Maybe I can blurb that out. I don't know. Okay, so let's write down. Let's play Chibi-Robo. Oh, and there's an exclamation point. That'll get people clicking on it. That'll invite the views, right? Right? I hope. So there's going to be like a number here, so you can say, oh, this is the first video, this is the second video. But I think for the first video, there shouldn't be any number at all. But here, I'll just write number 2, just because eventually there's going to be a second video, presumably. Unless something terrible happens. Let's see. So when you look at a YouTube video, it'll have some numbers on it which say this is how long the video is. So I want to make sure that I don't accidentally put anything important over here, because I think that's where the number is going to be. It's going to say this is 10 minutes long, this is 20 minutes long. I don't want that to cover anything. Where does the sometimes the phrase watched appears on something? I don't want to copy that either. The cover. I don't want to cover that either. Oh, also, this guy is allowed to have Comic Sans. Watch my YouTube channel, by the way. So there's the number, and then there's some other stuff that comes up here too. That's good to know. Yeah, so the watched appears on the bottom left. So it looks like if I want to have text, I mostly want the text to be along the top. And now I know that. It's good to know that sort of stuff. Okay, so let's play Chibi-Robo. I can move this text over here, and let me pick a layer, and the number doesn't need to be this big. It can be a slightly smaller number. So we've got Chibi-Robo there. So I think the squid should be over here, and it's okay if part of the squid is behind the text. Something like that. And then the squid is going to be surprised. He's a surprised squid with eyes like that and eyebrows. Oh, should the squid be wearing his mask? Sure, why not? I like I like how the squid wears a mask. If you find videos where before the squid wears his mask, he doesn't he doesn't have a mouth. I don't know the real squid biology. I don't know what squids really look like. But this particular squid, he doesn't have a mouth, but he's willing to wear a mask anyway. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so here's his body, and it's gonna go, behind the desk here, and he's gonna be holding a controller. I think that's too small, but here, check this out. I can move him. I can move him in this direction, and now I have more room to put a controller. So he's gonna have his tentacles coming in like that. I feel like there should be something between them, or maybe Chibi-Robo can be in the center. Yeah, I like that. But then what's on the right-hand side? What's going to be here? I think anything that would fit on a desk would be fine, but also I feel like it should be something weird, weird and squiddy, So if I say, well, what if it's like a mug, like a coffee mug? Because then you get an impression of how big the robot is. That might help. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. Let's do that. Let's see, what color is this coffee mug? I think it's going to be nice purple. Ignore the things I say. I don't know what I'm talking about. And don't take it art advice from me. I'm sure you can find an art teacher who can not only give you great advice, but if they watch this video of me drawing a squid, they can say, "Oh, no, don't do it like that." I'm sure there are people who work on thumbnails, YouTube thumbnails, for a living. And I'm not one of those folks. I am making this stuff up as I go. And I'm proud of myself for doing that, to a certain extent, but, I mean, that means I'm not exactly the best person to come for advice for. I keep forgetting, I can actually zoom in, that's a nice thing to be able to do. That's more or less a mug. Yeah. Have you ever seen a mug that doesn't look like this mug? Oh, that line? Perfect. That line is gonna stay. And now I gotta do another line that's also perfect, or else it'll just look weird. Yeah, more or less, that's fine. That's fine. I said that line was perfect, and now I'm changing it. That's how Thinkster works, you know. Yeah, I like that. It's subtle, it's tiny. Remember, this is a thumbnail. You know, people aren't. I don't think people are gonna take a magnifying glass to this. I just want people to look at it and say, "Whoa, I want to watch this squid play Cubivore." Chibi-Robo. Maybe I should choose a game that has a slightly different name. Chibi-Robo, Cubivore. They sound more or less the same. All right. So what exactly should be on this mug? A squid? I think I draw too many squids. There's already going to be a squid on here. I'll come back to it. For now, there's going to be a squid over here. He can look like whatever he wants. There we go. That'll do. And over here, this is the part of the drawing where I just make one line over and over again until I get it roughly correct. Go to art class. No? Ooh, I like that one. That'll do. That'll do. So what does it look like if I take that out? Is that somewhat sensible? I don't need it to be sensible. I need it to be attractive. I need it to be clickable. I need it to be very baiting. I wanna bait people into clicking stuff. Okay, so here are his eyebrows. Because he is a surprised squid. He's very surprised about the Cubivore, about the Chibi-Robo that he's looking at. I'm excited to play Chibi-Robo. I really enjoyed playing that game as a kid. That's one of the I played a fair number of games as a kid. Chibi-Robo is, I think, perhaps one of the only games that I actually completed, because it's hard to complete a game. I don't think I ever completed Cubivore as a kid, but now I've completed it. So you gotta keep giving squiddy version of you more things to be proud of. There we go. I like that. He needs to have an exclamation point where he's like, "Whoa! It's Chibi-Robo! What? Chibi-Robo?" Gotta stick out your tongue. Okay, pretend I am an art teacher. That's how you make good art. You stick out your tongue. So something like that. Let's take this out. It's not awful, but saying it's not awful, that's eh, eh. Here, I don't think I like the exclamation point. What a time with the whole pandemic thing going on. It's a weird universe we've got. And so far, so good. My grandpa has had both of his vaccinations, his shots. My mom has had one of two shots, and I'm almost allowed to get a shot. So you work on this sort of stuff one little bit at a time. I've been humming Cubivore stuff for weeks. It's very the music might be one of the best parts of that game. It's everywhere in my head. Man, should Chibi-Robo be wearing a mask? I don't think he needs one. Try different shades. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's a nice collection of colors for it. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Although it is cluttering the text. Am I okay cluttering that text like that? I think it'll be fine if I just don't have any lines up there on my squid head. I like this thumbnail so far. It's a nice little thing. Yeah, that's a GameCube controller right there. I mean, it's supposed to have a bunch of buttons, but that's complicated. I'm still not sure. I feel like there should be something on the coffee mug. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know what a coffee mug is. What's on a coffee mug? It could be a Nintendo coffee mug. What's gonna be on the coffee mug? Here, let's look at the box for some inspirations. He cleans things. There could be dirt on the coffee mug. But I think my favorite thing about this game that I remember is I remember there are soldiers. There are little egg soldiers. An eye patch? I don't remember a lot about these bugs. Maybe bugs, eggs. I think too much about bugs and eggs, and I just can't keep them straight sometimes. There we go. He's gonna have some legs. He's an egg with legs. He's an egg with an eye patch. You know, for those egg-like entities that need eye patches. So I feel like the egg should have a gun. I mean, he's a military egg. Military eggs need guns. But I don't remember what. No, actually, I don't know if they had any guns in the game. I'm gonna play the game later. I gotta do the thumbnail now. No, maybe that's enough. Maybe just this angry egg. Angry eggs. Angry eggs. So can he have like maybe angry arms? Like, grr. No, actually, I like that a lot. Let's play Chibi-Robo number 2. And then the strange egg, angry egg. I like this one a lot. I feel like there needs to be one more thing. There's this is a big table. This area is sort of empty. Let's put something in there. Like a pencil? Something like a pencil right there? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, so actually I'm gonna do an eraser because nothing's perfect. Oh yeah, that's a thumbnail. I might click on that, thinking, what the hell is this squid? And why is he playing Cubivore, Chibi-Robo? Gosh. All right, I think that looks fine. I think that'll do. And now I gotta get a bajillion subscribers, so go subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch me play Chibi-Robo or whatever. This is really fun to do. I don't do enough drawing, and when I start drawing, oh, hello, Mr. Squid. Oh, I pointed the correct direction. Okay. When I draw, I often feel like I'm wasting my time and I shouldn't be doing this, but drawing while I'm streaming, even if no one is watching me, that feels like I'm doing something. And it feels like, as my dad told me, I'm having fun. I'm happy. There we go. So, watch Chibi-Robo, and we're gonna stream live Friday 6 p.m. Pacific, twitch.tv/spacethingy. Bye-bye. By the way, I've got a Patreon at patreon.com/thinkster. I want to thank all these squidlings and elder squids. Thanks.